Dear students, in this video we will discuss what is Rolle's theorem and how to verify it. So let us have look on the screen. Rolle's theorem states that if there is any real valued function f of x, a real valued mean function is defined for real values only. If it satisfies these three conditions, condition number 1, the function is continuous in closed interval a comma b. Second condition, the function is differentiable in open interval a comma b. And third condition is if f of a equals to f of b, then Rolle said there would be some c point lies between a and b such that f derivative c equals to 0. Let us understand it easily with the help of graphical representation. And here I have taken three possibilities of graph which satisfy these conditions. You see one by one. First, the function is continuous in closed interval a comma b. In first case, you see this function is continuous from a point to b point. Continuous means function is not broken from a point to b point. You see in this condition, from a point to b point the function is not broken, and in this condition from a to b also function is not broken. So in three conditions function is continuous in closed interval a comma b. And second condition is function is differentiable in open interval a comma b, not closed interval. For what reason? Because we know that function never differentiable at endpoints. So at a it is not differentiable, at b is not differentiable, because we cannot draw the tangent. And you see between a and b we can draw tangent at any point on this curve. It means this function is differentiable between a comma b, not at a and not at b. So here function is differentiable in open interval a comma b. Let us check in second case. Yes, here also the function is differentiable because we can draw the tangent at any points on this curve except b and a. So this is also differentiable in open interval a comma b. You see in third case, from a to b we can also draw the tangent at any points except a and b. It means this function is also differentiable. So in these cases functions are continuous in closed interval a comma b, and these are differentiable also in open interval a comma b. So third condition is f of a equals to f of b. So you see in this representation, here this is the value a, we are giving the input a, we are getting the output f of a, and we are giving the input b, we are getting the output f of b. You see the value of f of a and f of b is same only. In first case f of a equals to f of b. In second case you check, also we are getting f of a equals to f of b. You see in this case, this is a point, this is b point. Here we are also getting f of a equals to f of b. It means in three cases, three conditions are satisfied. All these functions are continuous in closed interval a comma b. Second, all these functions are differentiable in open interval a comma b. Third condition, in each case f of a equals to f of b. And if these three conditions are satisfied for any real valued function, then what happens? Rolle said there exists. It means there exists some c between a and b such that f derivative c equals to 0. F derivative c is nothing but slope of the tangent at c. It means from a point to b point there exists at least one c where slope of the tangent always equals to 0, and we know that whenever slope of a line equals to 0 it means line parallel to x-axis. It means we can speak like this, from a to b there would be at least one c such that whenever we draw tangent at point, tangent always parallel to x-axis. And in second case also we are getting one c where we are getting tangent parallel to x-axis. I mean slope of this tangent equals to 0. And in third case also we are getting some C here where the tangent parallel to x-axis. So we can say that as per the Rolle's theorem, if any real valued function which is continuous in closed interval a comma b and differentiable in open interval a comma b, and third condition if f of a equals to f of b, then there exists definitely some C between a and b such that tangent at C parallel to x-axis. I hope so you have understood the concept of Rolle's theorem.